Just keep every city blows me away in a different aspect. It's actually been one of my favorite trips that I've ever taken personally. I really don't think the camera's going to do it any justice. It's just so crazy to be here. All right, the lights have come on.
Yeah.
I hope it shows up nicely on camera, but it is incredible how these lights look. This really is pretty crazy. Probably one of the coolest dinner experiences I've ever had in my life. This is the largest city on planet Earth, and you've probably never heard of it. It's a city that ran out of room to grow out, so it just grew up instead. A city that defies gravity, where 30th floor rooftops become street level, trains that go straight through people's living rooms, and neon lights and skylines that make it feel like it's straight out of a cyberpunk movie. 32 million people call this place home, which, to give you some perspective, is 5 million more than the entire country of Australia. Almost as many people as the entire state of California, that has 482 cities. And if it were its own country, it would be the 39th largest in the entire world. It's so big that it's honestly kind of hard to comprehend. So if you've ever wanted to feel culture shock, this is the place for you. Today, I'm going to be taking you guys on a journey through the weirdest,
So weird, bro.
I feel like they're eating my toenails. Most futuristic. Thank you. Go home. Hello. Interesting city. That you probably didn't even know existed. Chongqing. And yes, that is really how you say it. You can look it up. China.
Oh, dude, and we can see the
You can see everything from up here. This is crazy. Look at this view. It's just a never-ending city. For some reason, they have see-through glass floors. Don't wear any dresses in here. And then this is our oversized bathtub with an also see-through floor. This floaty says vector art background.
What does that mean?
And that's like a text on a background.
Like, just...
Yeah. This is Chongqing. It genuinely feels like a crazy scene out of Blade Runner. And today, me and 4 of my friends, there's one right there, Carter, are gonna be checking out this city and all of the cool futuristic things that it has to offer. Starting with this hotel. And I mean, just this hotel room is crazy. And it was only $200 for this 2-story see-through floor view of Chongqing hotel room. Hello.
It was like C-3PO like walking around.
You want some passion fruit?
yeah.
You eat. Here.
Shit.
I'm excited to check out this city. This is probably the most excited I've been to check out a city since we've gotten to China.
The iPhone hits pretty good.
So we've got Justin with us, Nick, and Carter. And last night when we got to the city, we found out the hard way that there is a very strong language barrier in this city compared to the other cities we've been to. Like, there is no English translation on any of the buildings or any of the menus. You just have no idea what you're getting. In every city we've been to up until this one, there's been an English translation under the Chinese one, but here, there's just not. I love coming to McDonald's on foreign trips because every McDonald's has a different menu, so I like to do it at least once. And this is Chinese McDonald's. They got fried chicken buckets. The Angus Max.
And then,
Wait, so I'm missing something now.
dude, look at
4 giant chicken cutlets. I wanted that thing with the hot dogs in it. Yeah, I think we got signed up for some Chinese McDonald's Golden membership too. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
So we're currently on Chongqing's first ever monorail train line heading to Liziba Station, which is a stop on this metro line, which goes through the 16th floor of an apartment complex. But this station was built in 2005, and instead of tearing down the building that this station is in, they just built the station into the building and put soundproofing on the walls so it didn't disturb the residents that live here, which is pretty incredible. And the train runs through the 6th to the 8th floor of this building, so we have to go all the way back down. Once you get off the train, you have to go all the way back down to the ground floor in order to get out into the city. There's even viewing platforms across the river where people come just to watch the train come out of the building. This station kind of symbolizes Chongqing's whole identity. A mega city carved into the mountains where space is so scarce you build upwards, sideways, or even through the middle of apartment complexes. Not a single square inch of space in this entire city that's not covered by a building. This is the cyberpunk city. I'm kind of curious how quiet it is going through the station for the people that live in those apartment complexes. But that's just crazy that instead of tearing down this building, they just built straight through it. I will say though, from down here, since it's a monorail, it does sound pretty quiet. It's not even, you can barely even hear it from down here. There's also this whole marketplace under the train station where I think we're gonna try to find something to drink because we're thirsty. Shishia.
But it was just orange juice.
Yeah.
In a couple of years, it'd be the easiest thing to do.
Just up here is the Kuixing Lo building, which is a super old building that's been demolished and rebuilt a bunch of times over the years. It's supposed to be pretty cool. So you would think that we are on the ground floor here of the city, just walking around. But if you walk over to the square, but we're actually on the 22nd floor, which is just mind-boggling to think. So you're on ground level, very normal city, nothing too out of the ordinary. And then you turn around and you walk across this square that's maybe a football field across to the other side, and all of a sudden you're on the 22nd floor of a skyscraper looking over a city, which is crazy. Ground level where that building is right there to being 22 floors above the bottom of the city on a suspension bridge. And this city even has the nickname of the Mountain City for obvious reasons. And traditional flat grid layouts of cities just don't work when you have 22 floors separating a single block. So unlike most cities, Chongqing has to expand upwards instead of outwards in a lot of ways. And this city has so much interesting history with the hills and the mountains and the city being built. And so do all of the Chinese cities that we've been to, and I just keep, every city blows me away in a different aspect. It's actually been one of my favorite trips that I've ever taken personally. But another thing that we saw when we were walking down the street was these guys that were holding these sticks with strings attached. I'll put a picture up on the screen of what they look like. And I was curious what they were, so I looked it up, and apparently these are porters or bang bang men. But basically they use the sticks and they tie goods on both ends with their string, and they carry it up the hills, up the steep hills of Chongqing to deliver goods, up and down endless staircases and hills and 20-story differences within a football field, because bicycles and carts are kind of useless when you're going up that steep of an incline that quickly. And it's cool because that DNA kind of still shapes the modern city of Chongqing. You kind of lose touch with whether the city was built around the mountains or the mountains were built around the city. I can't tell if those are real or fake. Those look so red.
I really want to try all of them.
Yeah. How much? No idea what
Is it even
Yeah.
natural though? Like,
So we have left the city for the afternoon in hopes of it's kind of cloudy, but good view. We don't know where we are. We got dropped off on some hillside. We're walking up to hopefully a barbecue restaurant. at the top of this mountain, but this hill's so steep though. Nick ran up the hill. And when we were coming to his house. These two?
Okay.
谢谢.
这两个。
It is hot.
Oh, God.
I know. Cheers.
Cheers.
To Chongqing.
At nighttime, this is gonna be so nice.
Alright, the lights have come on.
Yeah.
I hope it shows up nicely on camera, but it is incredible how these lights work. This really is pretty crazy. Probably one of the coolest dinner experiences I've ever had in my life. But now every single one of these restaurants is completely packed full of people. Every single table has people at it. And this view is just spectacular.
So cringy.
I want to get a cool one on the Justin.
Crazy.
I think it's just to let people know. See, he's spinning out.
He's coming down, dude.
Like, taxi's not even making it up that hill. He's spinning out. And I think they honk coming around corners just to let you know because this road's so skinny and they got motorcycles, people, cars. Everyone's coming down this hill at the same time.
We're getting back, 'cause if we're...
This is so nice. Yeah. The yogurt cow.
This is
在那个前面那个观景台可以看一下对面的夜景，上面完了之后直接可以从
Okay, thank you.
谢谢.
谢谢.
And the Didi driver, which is like the Uber of China, was telling us that this is the off season in China, September. But even now, there's just so many people at all of the spots we have been to. I can't imagine there being more. Hongyadong. So this area was originally built during the Ming Dynasty, and it was a military fortress and stilt houses along the riverbank. And Hongya literally means red cliff, referencing the red rocks that are along this cliff where this place was built. If you've ever seen the movie Spirited Away, it reminds me of those bathhouses. It's pretty cool. And a lot of these places are kind of traditional sites that have been rebuilt into kind of more of a tourist attraction, but it's still pretty cool to be here and see all these lights. It's crazy when you go to places like this, you really get a perspective of how this is the largest city in the entire world. It's just crazy how many people are here. The line was like a mile long to take the elevator down to the bottom, which is where you get most of the lights. So we've got 7 flights of stairs to walk down until we get to the bottom. It's a good thing we're still hungry because there is so much food on this street. Okay, thank you. Hot pot is also huge here. Those are what you put in the boiling water, boil down and cook your meat. I don't care. This is crazy though.
This is super sick. Turn it to that if you can. That looks awesome.
I really don't think the camera's going to do it any justice. It's just so crazy to be here. You got Hongyadong on this side, and then you got the cyber cityscape on that side. I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit overwhelming with the amount of people that are here. Everyone's yelling, got megaphones, trying to take pictures with them. I also see a lot of people with their shirts up like that, and apparently it's a cultural thing to wear your shirt up. Like halfway up, there's a bunch of Chinese men that I see with their shirts just exposing their bellies. I guess it's a way to stay cool, but we looked it up and it's a cultural thing. I'm about to start doing it though because I am hot. How much for one? How much? 15? I'm getting some street chicken. I think it's chicken. I'm okay. No. Thank you. Shishi. That is the thing here. When you try to get one thing at one of these street vendors, they try to sell you every single thing that they have. What is this? What is this? What? No.
Okay.
So it's strong smelling preserved fermented bean curd. Is it strong smelling?
Strong smelling fermented bean curd.
I don't have any idea what this is, but it looks good. Oh yeah. That's so good.
Spicy.
It's like some sort of dumpling. I have no idea what it is, but it's so good. Chicken and dumplings. This is one of the coolest places I think I've ever been. It's so spicy. I just bit into this chicken and rice came out. I think it's rice. Oh.
They must have put the rice in the skin.
That might be the spiciest piece of chicken I've ever had. Everything in the city is so spicy.
They have this.
We're gonna have minnows eat our feet.
I don't like
Oh my god! Oh my god! That tickles so bad.
Dude, I don't like this at all. I have like a foot.
It tickles so bad. They're going crazy on my feet.
Dude, I don't like this at all.
Look how big that one is.
Dude, these are warm.
Ooh. Wait, this is sick. What is this?
That was at least what? 6, 7
stories?
I bet we could. 24. We'll get there in 8.
We have to wash our underwear in the sink for some reason here. They can't wash delicates to keep the laundry sanitary when you're at the hotel room, which honestly I kind of like, but it does make it
a cultural thing too.
Yeah.
Like I think it's kind of weird to wash an intimate thing like your underwear.
So like they wouldn't touch the underwear, they wouldn't wash them. So
And no, I am not washing your underwear.
I don't need you to. But just that's another one of those like slightly interesting things that you wouldn't really know unless you were here and needed your underwear washed. It is day 2 here in the wonderful city of Chongqing. No idea what we're doing today, but we did almost die yesterday eating these. Not actually, but we were worried that we were going to for a little while after we did eat these because we had no idea what they were. But if you look at them, they almost look like, just get them in the light, like fluorescent little balls of fruit. And I was walking down the street and they have piles and piles of these just sitting in baskets with little old ladies selling them. So I thought they were like a traditional Chinese fruit that you could buy, and I guess they kind of are, but they're not real. They don't look like this. They're dyed and they're sweetened and they're not a real fruit. And when we took a picture of this and asked ChatGPT what this was and if it was safe to eat, after we had already eaten them, the response that ChatGPT gave us was that do not eat those. They are very dangerous. It actually told us that they were stress balls, which they're obviously not, but we will not be eating any more of these. The texture and consistency of these is kind of like a bouncy ball. I think it's time to head out into the city for day 2, Chongqing. But Justin and Nick have left. They're only staying here. They were only here for a week, so they're heading home. Me and Carter are here for another week, checking out a few other cities. But they went to Beijing for 2 days and then they're flying out of there. So it's just me and Carter for today. Hello. Yeah, 2. There's so many little robots and tracks. This is crazy. So you order it through the screen, get whatever you want, and then it comes delivered. I actually don't know how it works, but we're gonna find out together. Here it comes. Oh, that's not ours.
Wait, yeah, it is.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. I wish it came down this spiral. Oh yeah. It's kind of crazy. It just like teases the other tables with it. Oh, it's the French fries.
First with butter.
Okay.
Ah, shishi. Bye, little robot. Thank you. That's our fried milk. Go home.
Alright. See what fried milk is.
Goodbye, Mr. Robot.
Thank you. Okay.
客官请按6，其他美食。欢迎北京降落，请补翻。
这个是 bowl， 你看。
Ah. Shishi.
That's so funny.
That's pretty cool. This is the Earth Shake.
How do you drink it?
I don't know.
Any features?
Yeah. Ah. Shishi. Would make a killing in America if they have it. I'm guessing they probably do somewhere.
Yeah, they probably have something similar, but
But this city has proven to be one of the most amazing places that either of us have ever been. Everywhere you look, there's something different. It's got so much history, so much culture, and just so much new age technology that it's like, no matter what you like or what you're looking for, this city has it. And they have earth shakes. But I think that is it for my video here in Chongqing, China. It's been fun exploring the city, checking out all the cool places and culture and technology. I think we're here for the rest of the day, but we're kind of tired. We've been walking nonstop for a week, so we might just take a rest day, head back to the hotel. We're heading to Beijing next. But yeah, make a video there. Yeah, Beijing and the Great Wall, which would be cool. So, with that being said, as always, I truly appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, think about clicking that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. And I will catch you guys next time.